Albert Einstein, though primarily known for his scientific genius, also left a legacy of wisdom that continues to inspire and motivate people around the world. His life story is a testament to the power of curiosity, perseverance, and thinking differently. Despite facing early academic challenges, Einstein's relentless pursuit of knowledge and his willingness to question established norms led him to groundbreaking discoveries. His famous quotes encourage us to embrace our individuality, learn from failure, and value imagination over knowledge. As a figure who overcame obstacles and revolutionized our understanding of the universe, Einstein's journey and insights resonate deeply with those seeking motivation and a reminder that great achievements often begin with a simple question. Albert Einstein was a brilliant physicist, and his quotes continue to inspire and provoke thought. Here are a few notable ones. "The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Imagination is more important than knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. It is a miracle that curiosity survives formal education. The only real valuable thing is intuition. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. The high destiny of the individual is to serve rather than to rule. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. Thinking is hard work, that's why so few do it. Knowledge and ego are directly related. The less knowledge, the greater the ego. We cannot get to where we dream of being tomorrow unless we change our thinking today. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy and creative expression and knowledge. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. I lived in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. In the spirit of Albert Einstein, let's continue to embrace curiosity and seek answers beyond what we know.
Remember to like, share and subscribe if you want to stay updated with our future videos.